Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate ClickUp using Pabbly Connect. So ClickUp is a cloud-based productivity and project management tool which is designed to help teams and individuals manage tasks, projects and workflows efficiently. It provides a comprehensive platform for collaboration of the team, offering features such as task management, project management and time tracking of your task. So if you're using ClickUp as your task management and project management application for the business, then here I'm going to show you that how you can simply set up a connection between ClickUp and Pabbly Connect to automate all the repetitive tasks which are involved in managing these tasks. Now, Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our repetitive tasks without any coding and programming skills by simply setting up connections between our work applications. So by setting up a connection between Pabbly Connect and ClickUp, you can automate your tasks because with this you can connect your ClickUp account with multiple other work applications such as Google Sheets, WhatsApp, Gmail, Facebook Lead Ads and many more. So let's take an example that you're using ClickUp as your task management application and you want that whenever you are going to create a new task along with other details in your ClickUp account, then automatically a message should be sent to your team members on your official group of Google Chat that a task is assigned, and also the person to whom you have assigned the task should be there in the message and the due date of the task. So how we are going to automate this process, that we are going to do with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now to automate this process, you will have to learn how you have to set up a connection between Pabbly Connect and ClickUp, and that I'm going to show you in this video. So let's get started. We are currently on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It is going to create a free new account for you, and also you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. As an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now over there. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows. And also to save these workflows, we can create separate folders on our dashboard. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. So let's do that. Over here, a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Automate ClickUp using Pabbly Connect. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, I'm going to select this automations for task management as my folder. And now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, we can see that a new screen is open in front of us, which contains two extremely important windows. First is a trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Let's suppose here my objective is I'm taking a scenario that whenever a new task will be added in my ClickUp account and it will be assigned to a particular team member, then I want to create a record of all these tasks along with their due dates, the status of the task and the priority level along with the person to whom it is assigned in my Google Sheets. For that, I will have to set up the connection between ClickUp and Google Sheets, in which I'm going to take ClickUp and trigger and Google Sheets in action. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, we can clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the ClickUp task is added, then only the details will be recorded in Google Sheets, otherwise not. Now, after understanding the whole concept, let us start connecting ClickUp with Pabbly Connect. But before moving forward, you must know that you can use ClickUp both the ways in Pabbly Connect. If you want that on the happening of a specific event inside ClickUp, you want to capture the response and transfer that same response to other application automatically, then you can use ClickUp in your trigger step. But in case if you want that on the happening of a specific event in any of the work application which you're using, you want to transfer the response inside ClickUp to perform a specific event, then you can add ClickUp as your action step in the workflow. So I'm going to show you both the methods in this video step by step. Let's get started first of all with the trigger step. So here I'm going to show you first of all that how you have to use ClickUp inside trigger in Pabbly Connect. So for that, we have to go towards our trigger step and we have to select ClickUp as our trigger application. Let's select that. Then we have to select the trigger event. Now, trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. You can see we have list of events over here new folder list, new goals, new list, new task, new project, and etc. So on the happening of whichever event you want to capture the response, you can select that specific event over here. Let's suppose I want that whenever a new task will be added in my ClickUp account, I want to capture the response. So for that, I will have to set up the connection between ClickUp and Pabbly Connect. And now for that, we have to click on this connect button. So how we are going to build this connection? To build this connection, we are going to select add new connection, and we have to provide the API token for that. And to get this token, we have to go towards our ClickUp account. It is given in instructions, and then we have to go towards our profile section. So I'm going to take you towards my ClickUp account. Here we have the profile section, and over here we have the option of settings. After coming on settings option, here we have the option of apps, which we have to select, and over here we have the API key. So I'm going to copy this key and we will paste it over here. Done. Let's click on save. As we have done that, the connection between ClickUp and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. So now what we have to do, we have to capture the response. To capture the response, we have to select the details in these fields. First of all, it is asking us the workspace name, which is already selected, then the space name. So I have two space over here, space and Pabbly Connect. You can see these are the two spaces I have, so I have to select the one. So I'm going to select Pabbly Connect as my space. Over here, I have the space as Pabbly Connect, okay? Then it is asking us the folder name, that when the task will be added, in which folder you want to capture the response. So you can see I have list of folders over here. I'm going to select, let's say, meetings as my folder. Over here I have the meeting as my folder. I'm going to open this folder in front of you. And now it is asking us the list. So in the folder also we can have multiple lists. I have multiple lists over here, one hub booking, go high level, and Calendly. So you can select any of the list in which you want to add the task. I'm going to select, let's say, Calendly. Then this is my list. I'm going to select it over here as well. So whenever a new task will be added in this list, the response will be captured. So after selecting all the details, we will simply click on save and send test request button. But before that, I have to tell you one more thing, that because ClickUp is based on 10 minutes of polling time, so when we are going to click on save and send test request button, we are going to receive the response of the last task or the latest task which was created in ClickUp. So polling time is actually the time which Pabbly Connect is going to take to capture the new response every time, because we have 10 minutes of polling time for ClickUp. So whenever a task will be added in the selected folder and in the selected list, after 10 minutes the response of that task will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So you can see here I have this 30 minutes meeting. This is the last task which was added. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new task over here in order to capture the response. So I'm going to click on this add task button. I'm going to give the name of this task as test task. Then I'm going to assign this task to this admin. Over here, I'm going to select the due date, let's say as 17th of September. Okay, priority is, let's say, high. And I'm going to save this task. As we have done that, now I'm going to go back and click on save and send test request button. So we'll capture the new response of the task which we have recently added. So you can see these are all the details. Here we have the name of the task, that is test task, and this is the list name. Here we have the list ID. Here we have the folder ID, the folder name, and all other details. Okay. We have also received the assignee name. This means that the connection between ClickUp and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. In a similar manner, with the help of API key, you have to set up this connection and trigger for any of the event which you want to perform. I have just taken the example of new task over here. Once I have set up this connection successfully, I can now transfer this data automatically to any of the application which I want. Let's suppose Google Sheets, Google Chat Space, Slack, or any other. Now, I hope the connection between ClickUp and Pabbly Connect as trigger is clear to you. Now, I'm going to show you that how you can use ClickUp in your workflow in action step. Now, for this scenario, let's suppose I'm running a real estate agency and I'm promoting it with the help of Facebook lead ads. So I'm running an ad campaign on my Facebook page, and I've also created a lead gen form with the help of Facebook lead ads for generating the leads for my business. Now, my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead gen form submission by a new lead, when he is going to visit my ad campaign and is going to submit the form, I want to receive the response with all the details of that lead, that what kind of property the lead is interested in, what is the name of the lead, what is the email, phone number, city of the lead, their address, and etc. So now when I've received the response of this lead, I want to assign this lead as a task to my team member. So for that, I'm going to use ClickUp. So here I'm going to set up the connection between Facebook lead ads and ClickUp, in which I'm going to take Facebook lead ads in trigger and ClickUp in action. So this is a scenario which I'm using to show you how you have to use ClickUp in action step. So now I have already captured the response for this workflow from Facebook lead ads. Now I'm going to transfer this response towards ClickUp by adding ClickUp in action step. So I've already selected the action application as ClickUp. Now we have to select the action event, and I'm going to select it as create task. Then we'll click on connect, and to build this connection, once again we have to provide the API token in the similar method which I have shown you earlier. So I will go with the existing connection only, as we have already built the connection earlier. Okay, after building this connection, here we have to enter the details in these fields to create a task. First of all, we have to select the workspace name, then we have to select the space name. So let's select, I'm going to select the space as Pabbly Connect. Then the folder name, let's suppose I'm going to select new lead details. Then I'm going to select the list name. So here I'm going to select the list name as lead details. Before creating the task, I'm going to take you towards ClickUp. Here we have the space, and here these are all my folders. So I'm going to select one of the folders which I have selected, new lead details. And here these are the list I have. So I'm going to select the list as lead details. Okay, so here I'm going to enter the details of the task. First of all, let's start with the task name. What is the name of your task? I want to assign that lead which I have received from Facebook Lead Ads as a task to my team member. So I'm going to use the name of the lead as the task name. I have received all these details in my earlier response. So what I will do, so I will simply map the data over here. Mapping is inserting data from previous step. This is my previous step, and here are all the details. So I will map the first name, I will use a space, and then I will insert the last name. In this way, I have mapped this name, and it has become dynamic now. When we map a data, it becomes dynamic, and with each and every new response, automatically it gets replaced. So now whenever we are going to receive a new lead from Facebook Lead Ads, automatically the response will be captured, and when we have mapped all these details, these details are going to replace with the new details of that new lead. In this way, we are going to automate the entire process. Here we have the description type, so I'm going to select markdown description, and now I'm going to map the email address and all of the details of this particular lead as the descriptions. So I'm going to enter email over here. Then I will map the email of this lead. I will use a comma, space, phone number. Okay, I will map the phone number over here. At last, the type of property. Type of property the lead want is rental. Okay, and in this way I'm going to provide the details of the lead which I'm going to assign to my team member so that they can access easily. Then here I have the assignee ID, so I'm going to select the member of my sales team as my assignee. Then here, if you want to provide any tag, you can enter it over here. Then here the priority will be urgent only. Then I'm not going to provide any kind of due date because this is just a lead, and over here I'm going to simply click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, you can see that the response is received, and over here we have received the task ID as well. Because we have received this response and the task ID in the response, this means the task is successfully added in the list and in the folder which we have selected. So I'm going to take you towards my ClickUp account. Over here you can see that yes, the new lead is added over here as a task. So I'm going to open this lead. Here we have the task name as new lead. You can see we have the email, the phone number, and the type of property in the description of the task. This means that our connection between Facebook Lead Ads and ClickUp is absolutely successful. Now, whenever a new lead will be received through Facebook Lead Ads, it will be added as a task in our given folder in ClickUp and will be assigned to a particular team member. So I hope you have understood how you have to use ClickUp as your trigger and action step inside Pabbly Connect to automate your task. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends, and also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.